Hi, welcome to bosslogic.co.uk, the easy way to own and manage your own website. In this video we're going to be looking at the section manager, control manager in the back end in order to be able to create a new page for our website, and then we're going to assign that new page to the menu system as well. So before we get started, I'm just going to give you a little explanation into what sections are and categories are and why they're important. In this illustration you'll see that I've got this area for sections and this area for categories. I've also subtitled them as headers and pages. This is probably an easier way to think about them as headers and pages rather than as sections and categories. So let's take a simple example. As on most websites have an About Us page, we're going to look at that. So here we have an About Us section that we've created, and we're going to tag that on to the actual page. So within our About Us section of the website there's going to be a page that also says About Us, and that's where all the information is going to be that's going to tell the visitors all about your business. We might want them to be able to show additional information. We might want to show them services as well that we're going to tie on to the About Us, but we want to keep it maybe within the About Us section of the website. So it allows us to have a section About Us and then some pages to actually view, which are also called About Us and Services. This might sound a little confusing, but I assure you it's very easy once you've had a go. Let's have another little look at a secondary example, one based around a business model, and this particular business model will be that of a car dealerships. So as we can see here, a simple illustration to help us work out how they might do this. If you had a car dealership, no doubt you'd want to be able to show the cars that you deal with to your clients or your prospective clients when they visit the site. So in order to set up the website for a car dealership, what we might do is create a section entitled New Cars, but then the actual pages within that section is where the new cars will sit, so Audi, Bentley and Porsche. So I'm sure from here you can see the relevance now of sections and categories and how they work within the site. Let's apply this knowledge. Let's go back to your website, go over to the back end of your website. In order to access that back end, I'll just give you a quick refresher. Go to your domain name, enter it into your URL bar, so www.yourdomainname.co.uk or .com, then /administrator and click go. That'll open up your administrator login panel. On your administrator login panel, type in your username and your password and click login. The page that you'll be shown when you log in is very similar to the one you can now see in front of you on this video. So as you can see, there is a section manager here and a category manager on the quick links, but to get you used to being able to navigate the back end quickly, I'm going to show you how to just go up to the content on the menu bar and select the same thing, same page, section manager from there. So we're going to create our section now. So we've gone to our section manager and we're going to click new. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're just going to call our section demonstration. And just click save. Obviously you can title it whatever you like. And then after we've created our new section, we're going to go over to content and we're going to select the category manager and we're going to enter in a category for the section we just created. We go new and we're going to call the category demonstration as well, and then we're going to click save. Before we click save, I do apologise, there's a very important information we must remember to do here. This particular page for categories also has in the details section an area that says section. We hit the drop down box and we choose where we want our new category to sit. So in this case we want our new category to sit in the section called demonstration. So it's linking the two together, just like we saw on the illustration previously. And we're now going to click save. So now we have a new section and a new category all ready to roll. So nothing now to stop us from going and creating our menu. So let's create our menu. We'll go to menu on the menu bar, select our menu, and we're going to add that new page we've created, the new section category, to create a new page. And all we have to do here is, once we're in the menu item manager, is click on new. We're going to choose the type of page it is. Now there are a variety of options here. I'm just going to show you the simple one to use. If you roll your mouse over to articles and click on articles, a subcategory list will pop up. As you roll your mouse over, you'll get different descriptions appear. These various descriptions that appear will tell you what these functions do. The one that I want you to choose as standard though is just section blog layout, second from the bottom, just there. Just click on that one, use that as standard until you feel you want to experiment with some of the others. And we're going to call our menu item test 1. And we got to tell it what section we want it to use. So in terms of sections, I'm going to tell it to allocate our demonstration that we've just set up. So now when someone clicks on the test 1 that we've just created, or we're creating now, it will take them through to the demonstration section and category that we just set up. As standard, I like to take the columns down to 1. That's simply because now we can use tables, so we can automatically split into 2 columns if we want to. It just keeps life a little bit easier and gives you the control over your website. If you click on parameters, it's a good idea to change the category order to order and the primary order down to order as well. I'll show you later on how this allows you then to organize your articles within each section and category you create. There is an additional parameters component here. This gives you an array of options that you can choose. So if you particularly say, okay, I'd like an email icon to show, then you can click yes to it. If you want to say, I want the section name to be hidden, you can click the hide option. So you just read through, and literally what they say is exactly what they do. So it gives you the freedom to be able to choose the options you'd like to display alongside each article that will sit on that page. Down the bottom here at parameters, we have some quite interesting sections here. We have a page title. This is quite important. In the page title, we can type in something that's relevant to our article. So in this case, I've typed something along the lines of how to set up a menu and new page. This is searchable content as well, so it's a good idea to always put a page title in, even if you choose not to show it. I'm going to choose not to show it by clicking no. And then I'm going to click save. Everything's all set up. So in summary, it's very simple. We just choose a new menu, we give it the type as section blog layout, we choose the section we want it to tie onto, which we call demonstration was the section we chose, and the rest of the parameters are really for you just to play around with. They just refine the layout and show some additional information should you choose to. So in theory this should all work now. So I'm just going to click on preview and we're going to see if we have our new menu item as test 1 taking us to a page. That page will probably be blank because we haven't entered any information on it, but we'll just see if it's there. Yep, sure enough, test 1 has appeared. Also, if you have a drop down menu here, it'll also appear on that menu there as well. So let's click test 1. It should take us to a blank page. Yep, sure enough, we have our blank page all ready for us to enter some text into. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to enter an article into this page we've just created. I look forward to you joining me then. Thank you.